Some people idolize legends. Some people don't realize who their legends really are. When I worked at a conservative Catholic high school, a place I never thought I'd ever work, I met plenty of fascinating people. Some were kind, some were peculiar, and some were, well, Sims. Mr. Sims taught maths and, more importantly to him, values. He was a deeply religious man, which was fine, but he was also unapologetically homophobic, which was less fine. He wasn't the sort to throw slurs around, but he made his views clear in quieter, more insidious ways. Casual dismissals, the way he stiffened up when certain topics came up, the inevitable sermons disguised as concern for the youth. So when Sims walked into the staff room one day humming Bohemian Rhapsody, I couldn't help but raise an eyebrow. "Sims, are you a big Queen fan?" I asked, reaching for my sandwich. "Absolutely," he beamed, genuinely enthusiastic for once. "Best band ever. Freddie Mercury, what an icon." It was such a stark contrast that I had to stop myself from laughing. This man who made a snide remark about modern degeneracy more times than I could count, was in here singing the praises of a band fronted by one of the most flamboyantly gay men in history. It was like a vegan gush about how good McDonald's fries are without realizing they're cooked in beef tallow. "You do know Freddie Mercury was gay, right?" I asked, feigning casual curiosity. His forehead creased. "What?" "Yeah, gay. Well, technically bisexual, but he had long-term relationships with men." No, that's just one of those things people say." He waved a hand dismissively. "I've been listening to Queen for years, decades. I think I'd know." "You'd think so," I mused, "but go ahead. Google it." He scoffed. Then, because his need to be right always outweighed his hesitation, he pulled out his phone and started typing. I watched, sipping my coffee, as his expression moved through the full spectrum: confidence, skepticism, confusion, horror. "This," he muttered, his face turning an unhealthy shade of pink. "This can't be right." "Oh, it's right," I said, doing my best to sound neutral, but there was a smugness there, and I knew it. He looked at me, eyes wide, with something between disbelief and betrayal. "I mean, Bohemian Rhapsody is just a song. It's not about anything weird." "That's not what we're talking about." His eyes flicked back to his phone as if he could quickly fact-check his way out of reality. And that's when younger me, cocky, self-satisfied, riding the high of exposing irony, started nudging. "You know the song Somebody to Love?" I asked, faux casual. "What about it?" he snapped. "Well, it's a love song, a passionate plea for companionship." I let the silence hang for a second before adding, "I wonder if Freddie was singing it about a man." Sims recoiled like I'd just suggested he'd try heroin. "You're twisting things," he snapped. "Oh, am I?" I feigned innocence. "You ever listen to Good Old Fashioned Loverboy?" His eye twitched. "It's got that line, 'When I'm not with you, think of me always.'" I mused. "Sweet, isn't it? So much yearning." Sims opened his mouth, closed it, then turned back to his phone as though he could somehow research his way out of this. At the time, I thought it was hilarious. I thought I was making a point, exposing his hypocrisy, forcing him to confront the ridiculous contradiction of being a homophobic Queen fan. It felt like justice, like poetic irony at its finest. And yeah, it felt good. When Crazy Little Thing Called Love played over the staff room radio, I made sure to remark, I wonder which guy inspired this one. At one point, I caught him watching a Queen live performance on his phone, only for him to slam it shut like a guilty teenager caught with something illicit. I thought it was all in good fun. But now I'm not so sure. I was younger then, a little meaner, a little too enamored with my own cleverness. And I didn't consider that Sims probably didn't have the emotional maturity to hold on to something he loved while reckoning with an aspect of it he could not accept. I look back now and I know I took something from him. He would not have had the capacity to make peace with this contradiction. He wouldn't have had the nuance to say, I don't agree with this part of Freddie's life, but I still love his music. He would have needed to purge it, to cut it away completely. Sims probably went home, boxed up every Queen CD, deleted every MP3, and never listened to them again. And I did that. Not intentionally, not maliciously, but I did it. And I don't know if that was fair. Years later, I was in a shopping centre when We Are the Champions started playing over the speakers. I stood there for a moment, half listening, and suddenly wondered, does Sims ever hear this and stop in his tracks? Does he still hum along before remembering that he's not allowed to anymore? Or did he erase it completely and pretend he never loved it in the first place? I still don't know which is sadder. If you've made it this far, I've got more content you might enjoy. Hit the like button if you found this interesting, and take a look at the videos on your screen for more. Trust me, you won't want to miss them.